Hey everybody, it's Celeste Joan. I'm going to apologize for the terrible lighting in advance, but I actually haven't really filmed a video at school yet, so I don't really have a good place to film. So we're gonna deal with it. I'll try to fix it to the best that I can. Maybe I turn this light off. A little bit better. All right, so what are we doing today? We are putting part of the first chapter of Project Restart through Google Translate a bunch of times. I'll give you a little read through of what it should be, because so I'll just start out with the first chapter. I'm not gonna read too much because I don't want to spoil anything. Not that there's much spoiled in the first chapter at all, but we're going to go ahead and just start at chapter 1 because why not? I'm going from English to German, Spanish, Danish, Lithuanian, Romanian, Thai, Arabic, Irish, Japanese, Bulgarian, Korean, Urdu, Swedish, Hebrew, Yiddish, Polish, Vietnamese, Croatian, French, Italian, Norwegian, Russian, Slavic, Welsh, Mongolian, Nepali, all the way back to English. All right, let's do this. I know men I want to continue, and I must. I know men I want to continue, and I must. Before walking to the lake, get on your knees and put on your shoes to meet more people every day. I walk a lot and don't work without nails. I turn off the volume buttons, pick up my phone, and close the back door. I don't tell anyone. After Dad left, Mom and John always knew that I met John at the back of the church. Who's John? Oh no. Also, we're not meeting John, we're meeting Ian. Okay, I get John from Sean, but like, it changed Ian also to be John. I crossed the lake for half a kilometer and it got sick if my family stayed with my family. The people around you are not silent yet, but there comes a time when you feel better. But in the end, you have a relationship with them that you don't understand. What? It doesn't leave you alone and it doesn't come out when you ask. This season, we still need integration, professionalism, success, and competition. You will be notified when you try to disable it. What is going on? Looking at the lake, I saw Ian sleeping on the grass. I always feel bad because you know that no matter how hard you try, it will be slow. The pain's getting worse day by day, but it made me drowsy. We always tried to determine the time and distance, but knowingly this is impossible for me now because it's a beautiful Sunday. I love this heyo translated into news. Olivia, news. Since Jaha is visiting the hang, I know where he is and I hope he will come with me. When I reached the elevator point, I climbed into the grass, lifted my right leg, and picked up the guide. What? What? He asked when he would release the film with me. He laughed, and there's nothing like it. What was he supposed to be saying? I respected the truth like yesterday. Yesterday's meeting was good, but today the situation is getting worse. The first day is like last week and the month is bad. How long does it last? But he felt more. This season I've met a lot of people who haven't played because of traffic problems, but I can do it. It hurts, but it happens. I don't mean it, but we're still here for a reason, and it's just a meeting at Grand Central Station. If possible, go ahead. It's true. Do you see me? Ian asked if he could help me. Go around the lake and talk. If anything happens, the coach won't let me run the city. If I could come to the Olympics, my field training would stop. I'm so confused. He laughed nicely and tried to figure out if something was wrong. Parents don't have to ask for a doctor's salary if they can solve the problem on their own. Everyone knows they're looking at me. They know their limits. Hello, I can go, but I don't know what to do now if I try. Make money and move on. I go to the lawn and reduce the explosions. It seems to have helped. When Jaha Hang looked down, all the signs of happiness disappeared from his... Oh. Ian got turned into Jaha Hang? Hong? When Jaha Hang looked down, all the signs of happiness disappeared from his face. What happened at home? When I finished, it was good to understand why Yang was worried. He turned and looked at us, but when he speaks clearly his head tilts. He told me, "It's not like that." But he wasn't ready to talk about it until I realized it. He promised to look after me towards the end of the season. Or my mother tried to take me to the doctor. But sometimes I get rid of the pain. Alright, that was something. I don't know where to go from here. Let's go to like the middle of the story. Ooh, let's find the argument. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this through Google Translate real quick, and then we will see what we come up with. So basically, two of my characters are in the car, and again, I'm not gonna try and spoil anything, but two of my characters are in the car. One of them is trying to get the other one to go somewhere that she doesn't want to go because it would be beneficial for her. All good intentions, nothing weird. And they fight about everything. Oh no. Oh no. Half of these words aren't even English. Oh no. This isn't good. Alright, so sadly half of this isn't even in English anymore. I guess Translate really didn't know what they were doing. But I'll go to part of it that is in English. So this is like halfway through the argument. It says, "I have nothing against him. The violence is yours, and I know this plan with me, and I don't like it." "I didn't do anything," he said. "Then it will be brought to us." "Is it true?" "Yes, you're right. Yes, I can do many things, but we are important. But what if you don't believe me?" "What are you eating? You will have to give me a drink." Oh, that line actually translated really well. Almost. "If the woman you are going to marry is religious, would you like your children to believe?" Okay, that kind of makes sense. The gender got changed, but that's fine. "If it's complicated and you can't have a baby without it, can you give it a better chance of having an abortion?" Do you think it's an abortion? "Turquoise sand. If you have cancer, can you fight it or cure it?" "Your shoes." Himself is also funny. "I'll bring you food in the future." I was expecting to actually be able to understand a little bit of what was happening, but I don't. Like, I know what they're arguing about. Like, if the woman you are going to marry is religious, would you like your children to believe? Oh, this really needs to be revised. You can tell I haven't read through this because this line is, "If your future husband isn't religious, will you still raise your kids? Are your kids in your religion?" Pardon me? That's not a correct sentence, Celeste. It's fine, this is the next book I'm revising. "Turquoise sand?" To which was originally, "What are you doing?" Because she's like, why are we fighting about this? Like, what is going on? Interesting. That's all I'm gonna do for that for now. I hope you guys found this somewhat interesting, or at least entertaining, because I don't know, this was just fun to do. I'm also just procrastinating doing my homework right now and going to get food, so that's all that. But I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys want me to do more of Google Translate reading my stuff, I might do some of that, but I don't know. This video didn't turn out how I expected it to, so we'll see. But yeah. If you've made it this far into the video, hello, thank you. But yeah, leave a comment. How's your week going? I have a lot of stuff on my plate, and it'll hopefully all pay off in the end. So that's where we're at. But I just wanted to say thank you guys all so much for watching this train wreck of a video, and I will see you guys all hopefully next week. Bye! This is so boring.